paused. I think I just went live 3 minutes early. That's okay.
That's okay. Hey, we're working out the kinks here. No big deal. Let me reload your. There we go. All right, cool. I can pull up the live stream on that.
Oh no. I'm gonna die first thing. Because I wasn't paying attention.
All right. Don't die. Don't die.
I'm trying not to, but it's
Whatever
gonna,
you do, don't die. Come on, Reaper.
it's gonna happen.
Don't die. Alright, I am working on our Discord notifications here, everybody. We are not fully professional.
No,
We are amateur streamers here, and we are showing that right off the bat.
Yeah.
But we are live with Big Poppa T-mo and Fear the Reaper. On Fear the Reaper's channel, we are trying something new today, guys. We are going to do the mid-lunch crisis. Reaper and I have been talking about doing some streaming together, and as two amateur streamers, we have come up to work together, and we're going to do some collaborative stuff. We're starting out today on Reaper's stream, and I'm posting up on everybody's Discord. But we're going to do some regularly scheduled stuff. We're going to try and do between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. on a fairly regular schedule. Now, we haven't figured out what our schedule exactly is yet, but when we do, we'll let you know. We are also working on upgrading the stream itself. We collaborating between two separate locations is a little bit problematic for certain things, but Reaper just got himself an Elgato. It is not in operation yet, and we are working on the Streamlabs or Stream Elements. We're not sure exactly which one we're going with yet, or which one's going to be using what, but we'll figure it out eventually. Get some nice professional overlays for you, some loading screens, some wait times, hey, stream's about to start, some intermission, stuff like that. But for now, Reaper has died by radiation.
Reaper has died.
Reaper has died. That is unfortunate, my friend.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna let Reaper reset and pop back in. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up at the station. I'm having some space coffee up here while while my boy dies down below. Is there anything you need me to bring you down there? Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, yeah, maybe. No, I'm good. Unfortunately, like you said, we're not exactly professional today, and I started the stream early, and I wasn't paying attention, and my radiation went way down while I was messing with that.
Little premature live streaming.
Yep.
Little premature. That's okay. Alright, so we're actually going to be watching Reaper's stream. While I'm in game with him, I'm just going to be tooling around doing some different things in station, different systems, and the like. But we're gonna watch him on his survival journey here. He hasn't survived very well so far. But I'm going to be your chat moderator and your comic foil for this adventure. Hey man, watch out for that dinosaur over there.
Yes, no dino pancakes.
No dino pancakes. Dino pancakes. We ended up with a... We're going to have to do a hashtag for that one.
Yep.
Hashtag dino pancake. Alrighty. So you are starting a brand new survival save?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have anything.
Nope.
You sure you don't want me to bring you anything? I can bring you some sodium so that you don't die to radiation again.
Nope, I just fixed the scanner, so hopefully we're no sodium around. That's always a plus.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting up in the space station, guys, looking at all this really cheap sodium that they have for sale. And not to sound conceited or anything, but I got 2.47 million units that I could buy him a lot of sodium.
Oh.
Good. I'm happy to come down to the planet and just like get all of the sodium possible. right before he does.
Just steal all of the sodium.
I have better movement modules. I have better mining capabilities. I can scan that stuff from miles away. And I can just swipe it all and see if you're gonna die to radiation again, brother. Get in a cave or something.
I haven't found one. That's what I'm.
Do you need me to come make you a cave? I mean, I'll blow a hole in the ground for you. Jeez.
Can't stop.
Oh, space coffee is good today, guys. Space coffee is good. If you die, I'm gonna laugh. I am absolutely.
It's gonna be
look
because
at you.
it's gonna be because I stopped for the.
Did you stop for a knowledge stone with like 30% health?
I did.
Yeah, accept that knowledge on your deathbed. This is the last word you're gonna learn.
Oh, and I see sodium.
And you learn the word for Viking.
Yep.
It would have been funnier if it was interloper.
Yeah. Come on.
All right, guys. Do you think he can make it? I don't know. Ooh, ow. Ooh, where's that little special movement thing? You don't have a reloadable gun.
I don't. Oh, and it won't give me the sodium.
Here we go, guys. Reaper's about to die a second time. Radiation levels are critical. Oh, you can't get it. Oh no.
I got part
that's
of
oxygen. That's oxygen.
it. Yeah, I know.
Okay. It's really weird watching a stream and talking at the same time. I wish I could come down and let you into my ship.
Yeah.
That would be glorious. But
Well, that was the first thing I started looking for. I was like, oh, I'll just jump in my ship. Oh wait, I don't have one yet.
No, you don't have a ship yet.
I just
All right,
picked...
so this is painful to watch, guys. This is really, really painful to watch. It is.
There's some good stuff. I got an advanced battery, some sodium nitrate. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, are you gonna survive for 5 minutes?
About 4.5, probably.
4.5. All right. Well, I will be there in about 30 seconds to watch you die again.
All right.
I think I'm gonna just have to follow behind you and laugh.
Yeah.
I think that might be where we are. What I really like is it's telling me that this is an unknown planet and an undiscovered system, but you were here first. What's up with that?
Well, since I can't fly, I haven't actually discovered the planet yet.
Yeah, as soon as you fire off your scanner, though, it should have gone off. Because that maps the planet for you. Alright, well, Big Poppa T-mo is going to be a little
Cheeky?
snooty, and I'm gonna discover the planet.
Oh, nice. While I'm on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's some sodium over here.
Yep.
There's some lovely sodium over here. And a building that you can hide into, yep, right up this hill.
Oh, there's Big Poppa T-mo.
Alright. Big Poppa T-mo in the house with Dora. I won't steal any of his stuff. There he is. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
How's it going? You missed the damaged machinery, but get in that building and recharge your stuff.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm good right now, because I just used a bunch of sodium nitrate. So, let's check this out. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a radiation module from the damaged machinery here. Nope, nanites.
Oh, I have attracted the attention of the local sentinels. Hi, Mr. Sentinel. How are you doing? Alright, so just so you guys know, we are having a lot of fun with this. I am not going to steal any of his stuff, but I am going to scan and name everything possible before he can.
Yeah.
because I like things to be discovered by Timor. And it's actually one of the first things that Reaper and I were discussing when we met each other online, that he was passing through some different sections of UAS space, and there were systems discovered by Timor. Alright, so we do have dinos. They don't appear to be aggressive, but I didn't think the last one was aggressive right before it stepped on me and permadeath.
Yeah. Alright, sure. See what's in the building here.
I'm definitely being a little cheeky with all these discoveries.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this only let me play on my one survival.
He's stealing my money, guys.
I am.
My 200.
Your 200 units per mineral.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, the 61,000 I'm about to get for this plant, that's the nice stuff right there. All right, so my goal is now to get up to 1 billion units before he even has 1 million.
Oh.
That's my
I'm
goal.
changing the name of the stream to I'm being robbed by Big Poppa T-mo.
That's right. Mugged by T-mo.
Yep. All right. I'm off to get my ship.
Okay. I couldn't let you die a second time. That would have been embarrassing on the stream. Once is fine.
But it makes for great TV.
I don't know. I didn't really enjoy dying on my permadeath stream last night.
Oh no, not for me, but for our viewing public, because they don't.
Do you guys want to see Reaper die? I mean, because we can make that happen.
Yeah, they don't.
I'll go get a geology cannon and start blowing everything up around them. That'll be fun.
They don't actually come to see me survive.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, they want to see us fail. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go give that hazardous plant a hug. It just wants to give you face hugs. All right, Mr. Sentinel, you are just straight up bugging me.
That was Karen's gassy explodey plant.
Oh, that's right, the gassy explodey plants. Gotta love the names that KJ comes up with stuff.
Yeah.
And what was the one on the that was the one actually that hugs the side. Yeah, the gassy explodey plants in the caves, not the popper ones. All right, well, we are going to let Reaper tool about the surface until he maybe dies again. I'm going to go back up to the space station. Actually, you know what I really ought to do? I ought to find the portal in this system.
There you go.
And got to remember how to even do that. I already have something marked in here. There's an ancient ruin.
How did I do it? I went and bought the alien map coordinates from the from the cartographer at the station. And that should lead you to
should lead me to ancient ruins, actually.
Yeah.
And I have to go there. What kind of system are we in? That's what I was just trying to look at, and I totally flubbed that. Alright, so even though he doesn't know this yet, we are currently in a Viking system. It is a low supply, but the buy-sell ratio is actually pretty decent. We have a sell ratio of 75.9% and a buy ratio of 14.9. So buy ratio is a little low. It's a little testy here. The conflict level is a little testy. So we do have to worry about that. Ooh, and I'm getting scammed. I should pay attention. Holy crap. All right. Pardon my sudden surprise, but that was a lot of ships just warped in on me while I was searching the system. So Big Poppa T-mo is going to do a little bit of duck and run in here, because this is, in fact, a survival save.
Yep.
And I'm not that far along in this one, so I am currently in an Explorer being chased by 8 pirates. That's right, 8 pirates. That's a little bit more than testy. Reaper, what have you done to us? Why have you brought us to this place?
Well, you know, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right.
Go big or go home.
Yep.
All right. Well, I had to actually agree, guys, that I wouldn't cause too much trouble while he was down planet side, and I really want to start shooting these freighters, but I don't think he'll appreciate that.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm an explorer. I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't even have a fighter on this save yet. Actually, do I have a fighter on this save? I don't even know.
We would probably break the stream again.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to break the stream. That was the whole point of me doing this.
Just in case anybody's wondering, whenever you start a new save and you find your ship, you will find oxygen there. Every time.
Every time. Every time, guys. Alright, so I did just realize that this is the save that I got the big freighter on.
Ah.
So I do have a fighter. I could... Ooh, I have an S-class fighter.
Behave,
I will, I promise. I gave my word. My word is my bond. Do we know a good bail bondsman? I have 2 fighters. Oh, if you guys could see this, I have Kicking Bird and Kicking Bird 2. I could really cause some problems right now. No, I'll be good. I'll be good. Radiation protection point. Alright. So while I'm in space, I have to sit and figure out what I was working on this particular save. And I was actually working on building up the fighter. So the fighter is maxed out on cyclotron ballistas and shields. So I could in fact break the stream, but I will not. I promised. I promised. So hey, to get back to some of the life discussions we've been happening, with us trying to get everything together for collaborative streaming, I've been trying to get my local internet company to get my service correct, because as anybody that's watched my stream knows, every once in a while I'll just have a random dropout. I was chalking a lot of it up to the fact that I was on the Wi-Fi before, but now I have the studio set up again. I told everybody I was getting the studio set up again, and I have. So everything's looking pretty decent, and as I'm doing upgrades, I was streaming the other night, and all of a sudden my internet just crapped out on me. So that was a hardwired connection. I should have a perfect stream. I should have enough bandwidth to do 2 streams at once, honestly. So I called the local cable company, and I got a lovely tech support guy. He was actually super, super helpful. His name was Sean. And he put up with all of my BS last night, and I made an appointment for the cable company to come out today, and I escalated the call to the supervisor's level. So this morning, I get up and I'm getting ready to prep for our stream here today, and there's cable company trucks all over my neighborhood, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I love it. They finally took me seriously. So we're getting ready to do the stream and everything, and Reaper and I start our pre-stream conversation. We're trying to work out the kinks, figuring out all the different stuff we're going to do, get on chat comms on PlayStation, and all of a sudden things go silent. And I thought Reaper's internet crapped out on him. I was like, oh god, this is the worst time, because we're going to stream from his account. And then I realized that all of my screens had given me a network error. And it was me that had gone dark. And my local cable company had actually disconnected the internet from my house. So I went outside, and I have these 2 techs, big burly guys, and they're dressed up for the cold weather that we're having right here in western Pennsylvania. Nice guys. I've met them both before. They both worked on the house. And I look at them, I was like, guys, worst time ever. And they both looked at me like, well, your wife said. And normally I would go, well, wife said? If the wife says so, then that's what we're going with. But not today. Mrs. T-mo is going to work herself, and she was just thinking that I would want them to do something really quick before the stream, not knowing that I was upstairs pulling my hair out. So I come storming downstairs, and I look at these guys, and I'm like, guys, what are we doing here? Worst time? And they're like, wife said, and I'm like, not today. Today is not that day. So to my cable companies, to give them props, they sent out mad people to check out this problem today. My appointment for the cable company is today, 2:30 to 4:30 after the stream. Not in the middle of it. But they got my cable hooked back up, so we are good to go. But Big Poppa T-mo was a little bit stressed out this morning. I was halfway through my first cup of coffee when the internet went down. It was not good. Not good. How you doing down there, Reaper? Are you?
Yep, I'm surviving. I got
All right.
Got my ship. Now I gotta. Actually, I'm jumping back.
Your radiation protection's getting a little low there, brother.
Yep. I'm getting back in the ship.
Okay.
Did you happen to drop updated links in Discord?
No. Hey, that's a good thing to bring up. Oh, the updated links in Discord. Yes, I did. I did the going live announcement. So we have. I'm actually going to drop some links for our Discords, though.
All right.
So the first, look, I can invite Sword to Discord. So I'm going to do that. First one I'm going to do is I'm going to be self-serving here. I'm going to drop a link to Big Poppa T-mo's gaming Discord, and then I will drop a link to Fear the Reaper, and then we will go about our business. All right, there is Big Poppa T-mo's Discord. Then I got to pull up Fear the Reapers. So we are going to have two separate channels. Oh, and you know what? I can't. You're going to have to give me mod status on Fear the Reaper.
Oh.
We'll do that later.
Yeah, I thought I already did. Okay.
No, apparently not. So again, we are amateurs at this, guys. We are working out some of the kinks, and I have to figure out why I'm doing it this way. I could do the invite people. There we go. I got a link for you. All right, so I'm going to invite Sword to Reaper Nation.
I think I may have, but
well, Sword's going to get a bunch of them now. We've got mad props for Sword. Sword has pretty much done everything he can for this community. Fee the Reaper is not how we want to type this one in. But mad props to Sword for doing everything he possibly can for the community and small streamers in particular, and really being supportive of anybody that he possibly can. Alright, and speaking of which, since we're doing that, I'm going to jump on Swords. And since we're giving mad props to Swords, I'm gonna put a link to Swords.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we want to give back to the community a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to copy that. And this is all going to be Discord links for the beginning. You guys are already on Fear the Reaper's YouTube channel, so I don't need to drop a link for that. That would be kind of silly. That would be kind of silly. But I am going to do a little bit of ruthless self-promotion and drop a link to mine, because you're going to have to be watching on mine at some point in time too.
I think the plan here, going forward, is we are going to alternate the mid-lunch crisis.
That's right. Alrighty.
So one day it'll be on my channel, the next day it'll be on T-mo's, and so forth and so on.
Yeah, and we haven't figured out the exact schedule. Like, if we're going to do this multiple days a week, type of thing, or if we're going to do this just one day a week. What we were trying to do is we were looking for underserved No Man's Sky content types. Now, of course, given mad props to Sword and Zayn, the two of them are rather prolific when it comes to streaming, and when they stream, pretty much everybody watches, both of us including. So we don't want to stream when they're streaming because we want to watch their streams. That's how we learn our tips and tricks and stuff like that. So they tend to stream at night, and we were talking about, when is the time that most people really want to have a stream but don't have time to do it? Lunch break. So when everybody's got 15, 20 minutes and they're sitting outside, having their lunch break and they've got their phone in front of them, we're going to give them some entertainment. So we're going to do the mid-lunch crisis, and we're going to try and make it regular. If we can, we're going to do this quite often. At the very least, we're going to do this at least once a week, bare minimum. So we will figure that out. So as we move forward, if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to jump in Discord, drop a comment, whatever, and let us know. That way we can serve you better with some feedback.
Yeah, because yeah, I had a brain fart for a second.
Hey, we're going to have a lot of those. There are going to be a lot of brain farts on this stream. Now, it is a little disconcerting sometimes because, as beginning streamers, we don't have a huge fan base yet. We only have 100 subscriptions between the two of us. And I would say that we probably have 40 common subscribers between the two of us.
Yeah, probably.
So, if somebody's got notifications for one, they've got notifications for the other. We got to branch out a little bit. So, hey, help us spread the word, too. If you like the content we do, if you like the sound of our voice and think we have a face made for radio, let somebody else know for us. That would be awesome. We would really appreciate that. You need some more sodium down there, brother?
No, I'm good.
All right, because I'm going to buy all the sodium in the system. I don't have any to buy. It's cheap. It's good. Ooh, tasty sodium. Tasty, tasty sodium.
No, now I'm just refining some stuff. Beginning game stuff.
I concur. Now, this is, like I said, this is a low economy system, so I don't know how long you want to stay here.
Until I get my hyperdrive.
Until you get your hyperdrive, and then we are out of here. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm gonna do some ship work. That's actually kind of a nice Explorer we got going on here. Do have to look at my fighters and see. I'm trying to figure out why I have two fighters on survival mode.
There we go. My beginning quest glitched out there.
Oh, what was I on?
I've been in the ship like 3 times already, and
it finally caught up to you? There you go.
It finally caught up to give me the data module, or the map coordinates for the hermetic seal.
Okay. Okay, it says you have landed on planet Pudsey.
Pudsey?
Pudsey. P-U-D-S-E.
Nice.
That's an interesting name for a planet. Alright, so I have a damage potential of 382 on that one. I gotta see what the damage potential is on Kicking Bird. Well, now I know why I switched ships. So Kicking Bird has a damage potential of 292 compared to the 382 that my other ship has. So Kicking Bird is gonna get biffed out here. That one's going. The Hatsunox Gamble. That's right, because I got that one as a native or a natural S-class. All these pretty ships up here that you're missing out on. They're no radiant pillar, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They're no radiant pillar.
I've got the radiant pillar. What else do I need?
Upgrades. Lots and lots of upgrades. Some storage augmentations would be nice. Some shield modules. Yeah, you name it, you need it. And a paint job.
Thanks for the reminder there, T-mo.
Yeah, anytime, anytime. Would you like me to pick you up some modules while I'm out?
No, I think I'm gonna do it. Do this one,
Okay.
The hard way.
All natural?
Yep.
The grind?
Yep.
It's all about the grind.
Because to be completely honest, I mean, we've talked to a lot of people, and the grind is kind of why we're all here.
That's right. It's fun. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. Alrighty. Well, I'm trying to figure out why my phone just gave me a weird ding.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Flipping through all sorts of weird stuff. Alright, so here's the mistake that I made. I actually applied for a job at the local cable company. I put in my resume with Career Builder with the local cable company because they do customer service reps that they're looking to hire. And talking to the tech rep last night, he's like, I actually asked him, because I asked him if he was at the local office or if he was the one 40 miles away from me. He's like, I'm at the one 40 miles away from you. I was like, because I just put in an application. I said, but they just ignore my application. He's like, well, you have to really go get it. You have to put in your application, you have to give me a resume, and then you have to call HR, blah blah blah, all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, I get it. So I put in a Career Builder application with them because they actually send me email notifications every time they're looking for customer service reps. It's not really my dream job or anything else like that, but the biggest advantage of working for the local cable company is you get free cable.
Oh, nice.
And not only do you get free cable, you get free max package cable. So I would be able to get their max download and upload speeds for free. And, anybody that pays for high-speed internet and cable services and phone knows that stuff is not cheap these days. Our package is probably about $250 a month. For, we've got a couple premium channels, and I made sure that we had the expanded HD networks and all this other stuff, and the highest speed internet, well, not the highest speed, but a high enough speed internet that I could do streaming services and stuff like that. So I get a bill for about $250 a month for that, and I would get that for free if I worked at the cable company. So talking to this tech guy last night, I was like, well, do you know anybody? Could you maybe give me a heads up or a legs up or something? And he said, there's nothing really that he could do because he's really tech support, and I get it and everything. But apparently, what he did was he flagged my resume as pay attention to it. Because 20 minutes after talking to him, I get an email notification that HR has reviewed my resume and will be in touch.
Oh, nice.
So again, kudos to the local cable company and the tech support guy last night in particular, Sean. He was amazing. So Big Poppa T-mo may be working for the cable company in the near future and getting free cable. And if I do get the free cable, I'm definitely upgrading to their max speed package, so long as they can fix my issue today. I don't hold much faith in them fixing the issue, though. This has been an ongoing thing for years. Alrighty, I just learned a Viking word and I totally forgot what it was already. This is actually a perfect time for me to be running from station to station to station and requesting dialect help.
Ah, there you go.
Teach me your Viking words. Ooh, the Viking word for holy. As in, holy cow, I learned a new word. Now, it's a little strange that we're starting this off this way, Viking word for lost, because when you have a dual stream, you'd figure the two of us would be kind of doing things together right now, but we need to let Reaper get through the beginning stages of this. So,
Yeah.
Since this is the beginning of this streaming series and everything, we figured we would start with the beginning of a survival save. So hopefully he doesn't die again.
I died in the first 2 minutes of the stream.
Hey, it's I died last night during the permadeath series, so
Yeah.
we'll call it even at this point in time. We'll call it even at this point in time.
Yeah, but like I said, I have to chalk that up to my master level streaming techniques and getting in game and allowing myself to die while setting up the stream and starting it early and not being prepared.
All right,
for
so I'm going to be a little bit mature here. I know we're trying to keep everything PG-13 and below, but does that mean that you went in early and pulled out early?
No.
Okay, I see how we're going to go here.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Oh, T-mo went there.
I did. I went there. It's kind of hard not to go there because you were blazing a path.
True story.
Well, hey, Sword has joined the Discord.
Awesome sauce.
And then, oops, no, that's the wrong Discord. But he did, in fact, join both of our Discords. So, hey, Sword brother, welcome. I know you can't hear us at the moment, but Sword is going to be doing a very special stream tonight too, which is why we wanted to do this stream today. It is the last day of 2019. It is New Year's Eve tonight, so we are going out with a bang. But Sword is going to be streaming tonight. Very special stream. He's actually going to try and do it right into New Year's, and Zayn is going to be streaming later on today too. So we kind of want to blaze a path for those guys and get everybody warmed up beforehand. So we're going to stream, and then Zayn will probably kick off. We're thinking what he's going live at about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard.
I would assume
that's his normal time.
Yeah, that's his normal time. I did see the message from Sword on Discord that he was planning on doing something special tonight, but he did not have a time.
Yeah, he's. I think what he's doing is he's waiting for. He's waiting to talk to Zayn about when Zayn's going to finish up his stream, about when he's going to go on. Now, Sword is talking about doing some live chat stuff, getting some special guests, maybe even having Mrs. Sword on there for a little while. And we all love to see Mrs. Sword. She's a lovely lady, and just like my wife tolerates what Sword does on his channel, and my wife tolerates what I do on mine. So kudos to all the spouses out there of streamers. 1, for tolerating us, 2, for not killing us in our sleep, and 3, for letting us have our special times.
And if one day you check your YouTube notifications and you see that Big Poppa T-mo is not streaming, it's probably because Mrs. T-mo broke one of those rules.
Well, Mama T-mo and Papa T-mo have been together for a very long time. She hasn't killed me yet, so I think I'm going to last a little while longer. She has tolerated a lot of dumb stuff from me over the years, and I just learned the Viking word for despair.
Yes.
Ironic.
Lady Reaper and I have been married a long time as well. I believe it was 17 years in November, 18 years, something like that.
Wow, congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Which, I know this is terrible to say, but we both forgot.
That's one of the ironic things of being together for so long. You tend to forget those little things.
Yeah, we both forgot that it was our anniversary.
Nice.
Which,
It
I mean,
happens.
yeah, I mean, I had already bought her gift and had already given it to her. She got a new Chromebook.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Mama T-mo needs a new phone, so I got to get her a new phone relatively soon. Our 8-year-old has gummed up her phone with Plants vs. Zombies and every other game he could possibly figure out to download.
Ah, yeah.
His tablet and PC are just not enough, apparently, that he has to gum up her phone as well. Now, we were talking about the trials and tribulations and joys of having children. Reapers, was it your son that dropped the phone the other
Yes.
day?
Yep.
So Reaper had to replace his wife's phone internal screen because one of his kids had dropped that. So that's the joy that we have of having small children.
Yeah. Gotta love the tiny humans.
Tiny humans, gotta love them. You keep feeding them, they keep coming back, they get bigger. Alright, so I'm gonna look. I just figured out why I don't have the portal location for this particular system. I don't need it because I'm still missing 7 glyphs on
Ah.
this account.
So you need to go system hopping.
I do. I need to go system hopping, and unfortunately, what I just realized is these pirates are going to keep coming after me.
You have something they want.
Apparently, I do, and they just want to be on the stream. I think that's what it is. They want to be on the stream. All right. What's really unfortunate is this one ship is absolutely gorgeous. I have a huge fetish for what I call Doras, the symmetrical explorers that have the huge nacelles off the side. And I just blew up 2 of them because these pirates that are coming after me are all symmetrical explorers. This is such a shame. These are really pretty ships I'm blowing up here. They're really pretty ships up here. All right, well that one's not so pretty. That one needs a new paint job.
Did you pick up some damaged machinery down here while you were here?
I did not. I didn't touch any machinery on the ground. Why?
Because I just went to the building. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you that's a building where I started. To get my hermetic seal. Yeah. Okay.
You figured out what you did wrong there?
Yeah, the building that you landed next to.
Mm-hmm.
I had already gotten the machinery, and then the quest sent me back to that building to get my hermetic seal for my ship.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that was why the machinery was already open. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting, but it's just because I forgot.
It happens. It happens. So I'm flying around the system here, and I'm looking at this next planet over from where you are. Its name is Melf Alpha, M-E-L-F, not MILF. We're not going there. It is Melf Alpha. It is a fungal planet, but it is listing as copper, gold, and cobalt. Nothing else.
No.
So it is a fungal planet, but it's an anomaly planet. So I'm going to go check this out. This might be interesting.
A fungal planet?
Oh, you know what this is? It's a sporal planet.
Ah.
Okay, so this is in fact an anomaly planet, but it has glitches on it. So I'm going to go glitch hunting.
Ah.
There's one right there. This is a nice looking planet. So it has the calcishrooms. Alright, you wouldn't let me pick up the hexaberries or the tubers yesterday, so I'm going to go pick up all the food products on this planet.
Yeah.
Oh, found the life form.
This planet has strawberries, by the way.
Oh, teasing me with the strawberries.
Yep.
This planet has no radiation. And lots of sodium.
Lots of sodium.
Actually, I don't see any sodium here, but it does have calcium shrooms, so I've picked you up 2 calcium shrooms. I don't know. Well, you definitely don't have that glitch yet. But you know what? This is a nice, nice stable planet here. This would be a good place for a base. This would be a really nice place for a base. Nice anomaly planet where the weather's super, super nice and no storms. Now, it doesn't have a lot of things to do in the way of resources. And I'm waiting for the sun to really come up to get a look at this place, but this is looking pretty nice.
Hey, I discovered the system, the Esno Kami system.
Nice. About time.
Yeah, and you're right next to a tropical planet.
Oh, we have a Lushy here too.
Yep.
All right, well, other than the fact that the economy sucks.
And it has star bulb, copper, paraffinium, and cobalt.
Okay.
Nice planet. What else do we have here? We have a rotting planet. The planet that I was on is an irradiated planet.
That would explain the death by radiation.
Yes.
Big Poppa T-mo is real big on wisecracking. Especially since I can make fun of him dying today.
Yeah.
Because he brought up the dino pancakes. Which was me dying yesterday. Which I have to admit was kind of embarrassing for a first episode of a permadeath save. It was a dino. It was not a T-Rex looking thing. It was, ooh, that's a big hole in the ground. Big Poppa T-mo almost fell to his death. Gotta pay attention. It was not an aggressive looking dinosaur. It was, you know, it wasn't even a big Diplo or anything else like that. It was just a little Ankylosaurus that stomped on me for no apparent reason. I mean, I was leaving that thing alone. I wasn't being mean or anything.
Nope, I have to go to the rotting planet.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so that'll be toxic.
Yeah, I only have to stop briefly.
What I was thinking, though, you are going to have to set up a base somewhere for your questing.
Yeah, it'll probably be either on the planet you're on or the one next to it, the Lush.
There's some lovely sodium nitrate crystals down here.
That I don't have an advanced mining laser for.
Oh, I do. Not to rub it in or anything, but we have some humming sacks. We have gold deposits, cobalt deposits. There's a copper deposit over there.
I'm gonna.
Humming sacks.
Where did it go? I saw it coming in. What I'm gonna do is I found my signal here, and just a little.
I've upset the sentinels.
And just a little distance away, when I was coming in, I saw a building with a landing pad.
Oh, a little minor settlement going on?
I
You lost it there, didn't you?
I did lose it. I have to go higher. Yep, I did lose. Nope, there it is. Yep, little minor settlement here.
I did not check to see what the multi-tool looked like in the box. Lava will be so displeased with
Oh
me.
no. Yeah.
I didn't check anything. Alright, so you have Landed on 2 Kazoo.
Yep.
Alrighty. Still getting used to the whole multiplayer aspect of this when it tells you that your party member has done something. I was actually looking for more glitches for you, or trying to. Because I like the Calcium Shrooms. I think they make great base additions. Because they're basically just a free light.
Yeah.
It doesn't require electricity, which is awesome. Speaking of which, I should check. Okay, so B-grade gas clouds, C-grade mineral deposits. This system has baller haulers.
Nice.
That's always good to know. Actually, that's a nice looking baller hauler too. That's a big boy. Now, since the Synthesis and Beyond updates, I hate to say it, I have avoided haulers like the plague. I don't see a point in them anymore because I can upgrade my Explorers to carry just as much stuff, to be much faster, much more maneuverable, and to get 2,800 light years easy on a jump. Now, I understand that they do have better shielding, but when you can get your Explorer up to a 4821, I can afford to put some shields in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a hauler, and the only reason I have it is because I like it. I mean, I just...
That's true. That's true. I can't argue that. There are certain aesthetic values of the haulers.
It's blue and white, and it's got the turbo fans in the wings.
Nice. Always a good body style. I like
Yeah.
those. Yeah, the only real problem I have with the haulers, other than the fact that, they're no longer the big workhorses of inventory space that they used to be, they handle like bricks. It
They
flies
do.
like a brick.
Yeah.
It handles a little bit better than a shuttle, but not much. So, now granted, you can deck out a hauler quite well these days, because now you can also turn the hauler into a 4821 and afford to put some offensive weapons in there, some more shields. So you can basically turn it into a tank, but until Hello Games kind of evens that out a little bit and figures out a new mechanic, you don't really need it. Hey, there's another Calcium.
Yeah.
I'm liking this planet. I think I might have to build a base here myself. It's pretty, it's scenic, the weather is absolutely gorgeous. There's some little floaty bubble life forms that don't seem to want to bother me, which is always nice. They don't want to stomp me and make me into dino pancakes.
Until you turn your back.
Yeah.
Because weren't you saying almost the same thing about the dinosaurs yesterday? Oh, look, yeah.
It was a very pretty dinosaur that, wow, I have 3 sentinels coming after me and I haven't even done anything. I mean, they weren't aggressively coming after me, they were just coming to investigate, but I don't know where 3 of them came from all of a sudden. Yeah, so the dinosaurs yesterday, they didn't look aggressive. I had just taken a picture of one. And apparently they didn't appreciate paparazzi. Snapped a little picture and it came over and just stomped on me. I turned my back on it for 1 minute, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh, look, there's a predator symbol, and I turn around and whap, done. I did forget that I was on permadeath, and I did forget that I had absolutely no health available that early on, but... Alright, so this one is kind of a purplish pink grass with kind of a lavender sky.
Oh.
And what looks like floaties in the air all the time. Like dandelion fluff.
Ah. I would probably not build a base on that planet. Well, it depends on what kind of base you're wanting to build. If you want to go big like you normally do, then I would recommend not, just due to rendering issues, because those floaties, they
yeah, that
they
makes
take
sense.
they take a lot of processing power.
They do. But there's not a lot of other stuff on this planet to distract from the stark beauty of the contrast.
Until you start putting in 37 biodomes.
Shush. Who would ever do such a thing?
You're right. You can't. You're right. It has to be even, so it would have to be 38.
I'm sorry, what was that? I got distracted by a tiny human.
I said you're right. I said no one would ever put in 37 biodomes. It would have to be even, so it has to be 38.
Yeah, it'd be 36. Now it's 36. Always 36. I don't even know how many I could put in these days, but there are some lovely sodium nitrate crystals down here.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so are you on a radioactive planet or are you on a toxic planet?
I'm on a toxic planet right now. I have the plans for my base computer.
Okay.
So
is your hyperdrive up and running yet?
my hyperdrive, no, that's a little far in game.
So where do you think you want to put the base?
I'm going to go check out the Lush Planet.
Now the only problem I have with putting a thing on a Lush Planet is Lushies tend to have storms.
Yeah, that's what I want to go see. You're currently on that one, so I know it's a
Now,
backup.
granted, what I have not seen on this, given that it's an anomaly planet, there are no buried technology modules here. That is always a downside.
Which I will need.
Yes, you will. And the Lushies tend to be very good for buried technology modules.
Yeah.
We're going to try and drop a little bit of beginner's knowledge as we go.
What little we actually have.
Amen. So, step 1, don't die. Step 2, never take for granted the dinosaurs. Oh, this is one of those life forms that makes music. Alright, so you're flying towards the planet Elton H.
Yes.
There we go. That's kind of neat. I do like the fact that it tells us what we're doing. What each of us is doing. Alright, there's some hexaberry. I'm going to go grab some hexaberry. Oop, just got pushed by the life form. There's another Kelsa shroom. Awesome. Now, do you have your terrain manipulator up and running? Are you ready to get some copper?
I do not.
Because there's a lovely copper deposit over here. It's on the side of a hill that you will not be able to reach because I know your jetpack is not getting you up that high.
Yeah. Thank you, Big Poppa T-mo, for pointing out everything I cannot have.
Well, there's cobalt here, too. Cobalt deposits, gold deposits. Could be worse. Could have died a second time. So I have to say kudos to Reaper for surviving 2 planets. He's on his 3rd now. And I'm going to place a bet here. I'm thinking that he's going to land on this Lushie. And the Predator's going to come out and get him.
Oh. Such faith.
I have faith in Predators. I really do. I have every bit of faith that the Predators can come up and munch us. Now, this is not a permadeath save, so it's really not that big of a deal.
I did, however, find a crashed freighter on said Lushie planet.
Okay. I have not found any frozen tubers yet, but I'm not on an ice planet. That's something this system is lacking. I don't think it has a cold planet.
I think you're right.
Which is strange.
Ah, there's a trade outpost.
We found the trading post.
Yep.
Nice.
Which means free landing pad.
Free parking. You gotta love the free parking. Free parking is super important early game, that way you don't have to keep spending all of your resources making launch fuel.
Alright, so yes, recharge life support.
I do like that they integrated the ladders into all of the trading posts.
Yes.
That is super useful because I used to have problems early game just getting up to the dang thing.
Need 2 carbon nanotubes.
This has some nice cave systems too. I'm actually really liking this planet. It's very pretty, very peaceful. And it has these really neat floating plateaus.
So, let's see if I can find some copper.
Alright, so are you good to go on the train manipulator?
Yep, I just got that installed. And,
awesome.
huh, there's a copper deposit right there.
Excellent.
Hopefully it's a big enough deposit. Copper is one of those things, it's hit and miss. Sometimes,
yes, it is.
Sometimes you get one that's only got 60 copper in it, and sometimes you get one that's got 300.
I had one that it was kind of funny. I started to dig out the deposit from the surface, and it ended up being almost 1,000 copper in this one deposit. It just kept going straight down.
Oh, wow.
And then when I got down there to the bottom of the deposit, it was in a cave system.
Oh, nice.
And at the bottom of the cave system, it just kept going, and then as I'm walking through the caves, it would come to the bottom of other deposits. It was super fun. I don't do too much No Man's Sky spelunking, but that was one of the times that I just spent hours and hours and hours in the cave systems. It was just one of the things I love about this game so much is every one of these planets is unique, and they all have their little quirks, and they all have their little special things about them.
Okay, that was...
You almost fall to your death?
Nope, I got 53 copper.
Oh, so close.
Lots of buried tech. And there's another copper deposit. Good deal.
How is everyone doing today?
I do like this planet, though. Green grass. It's got red water, which I'm not a fan of, but other than the red.
So, I'm looking at the stream right now because I'm not on the same planet as Reaper. I'm on my little anomaly planet over here. Actually, not a little one; it's a big anomaly planet. But I'm watching the stream, and it reminded me that this particular type of lush. I love the green grass planets. The green grass planets are always super cool. I prefer the Earth style with the blue water and everything, and the blue skies.
Yeah.
But somebody, I think it was Thranxis, when I first started watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, he landed on a planet like this, and we came up with the grapefruit juice. Is what that water looks like. That looks straight up like grapefruit juice. But that is a nice looking planet. I might have to come check that one out.
So far, I haven't had a storm. I mean, I haven't been here very long, but...
You haven't been through one day night cycle yet, have you?
No.
You might have found a lushy with no storms. What
Which would be
R to it, and let's see what the description for the planet is.
Superheated drizzle. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get storms.
Yeah.
You are gonna get hot storms.
I gotta love the jetpack at the beginning. It's almost non-existent.
I know, it's barely enough to save you from falling down a giant hole.
Yeah.
And that's only if you pay attention and only use it at the very, very end of the fall.
Seems to be a lot of sentinels around here.
Lushies also tend to have lots of sentinels. Although sometimes you will find that ultra rare one that has a very low sentinel presence. I'm just picking up every calcishroom I can find. And I've gotten quite a few of them, so if we ever build a base, we can have a nice little light structure with no electricity.
Nice.
I did find some pulpy roots. It's not frozen tubers, but close enough. Not the frozen tubers, but close enough.
Don't pick up the tubers.
And hey, I just want to wish everybody that's watching a Happy New Year. We are coming up rapidly. We've got 12 hours to go on the East Coast here before New Year's. And I hate to say this, but my wife pointed out that we are in fact getting older, because we both were together in the 90s, and we partied like it was 1999. 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Wow.
Was Y2K. So, for those of you that are old enough to remember, do you remember all of the scares of Y2K?
I do.
Like the oh my god, my ATM is not going to work.
Yep.
Rechange your Windows settings. We had to go buy, you had to buy a new computer a lot of the times because your computer was just going to explode come Y2K, and then nothing happened.
Yep, absolutely nothing.
It was. Go ahead.
Amazingly, one thing that computers do very well is tell time, and it knows that, when it gets to midnight, it just advances to the next day.
The big scare with Y2K was, the coding, that somebody had tried to save some time by only doing 2 digits.
Yeah.
So that computers of the time was always going to be the 1900s, and that come the year 2000, when it tried to roll over to a 00, that the computer would freak out that it was trying to be a 2000 instead of a 19 whatever. And so we got all these patches and Windows updates and everything else like that. And it just really wasn't a big deal, because, I mean, the general programming was not that complicated. But nothing happened, nothing crashed. We were worried that the power systems were all going to fail and planes were going to fall out of the sky and your ATM wouldn't work, and it was very anticlimactic, but it was still a very, very interesting time to be alive, to have a decade change, a century change, a millennium change, all at once. It was an interesting time to live through. But that was 20 years ago, so I feel kind of old. Definitely midlife, thus the mid-lunch.
Yep.
The mid-lunch crisis. Speaking of lunch, what are we eating today? I don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to figure out something for post-stream food.
I have to get food prepped for later. The traditional kielbasa and sauerkraut, and my wife wants a little snack tray.
Gotcha.
The
it's kind of funny. Mama T-mo works at the deli of the local supermarket, so she actually had to go to work early today. They close tonight at 5,
mm-hmm.
and it's a small regional supermarket that's only here in the area. So it's a nice family atmosphere that she works in. So the owner wanted to make sure everybody had time to go home and do prep for whatever New Year's celebrations they were going to do. So he decided to close tonight at 5, but she closes tonight, so she had to go in a little early just to get some stuff so that she could shop before she went to work. Because she can't shop after they close, because once the registers are all down, that's pretty much it. Hey, you've got a base computer.
Yep, we're moving right along.
Moving on up. I did also promise that I would not sing very often. I didn't say at all, but very often.
Somebody made the suggestion last night that we do bite beat karaoke, and I promise you that will be the fastest way to kill a stream. Is to
probably
to have Big Poppa T-mo and myself singing.
I don't know. I got some mad dance moves. I can sing like a strung up cat, but hey, I found floating crystals.
Nice.
Alright, so it's telling me every wood floor panel you have created. So the left side of my screen is just going crazy with wood floor panels. Build that base, brother, build that base. I'm going to collect these floating crystals. I'm a huge fan of floating crystals and metal fingers.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time I see those, I have to go for them. That is my one weakness in this game. It could be 12,000 U away from me, and I will do my best to get to a floating crystal cluster.
Oh, and the storm is coming in.
Alright, let's see how bad that storm is. That's
a pretty bad storm.
That's only level 2 right now. It's going to get to level 3 soon.
Yeah.
Here's level 3. Critical exposure in 15 seconds. Alright, don't die, brother. Don't die. That's get in your building. Put a roof on that thing.
Yep, I am. I have just enough of a roof to protect myself.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We just need you to not die again.
Yeah. And there's a fun little fact, kids, that you don't actually need walls to protect yourself. You just need a big enough roof.
That's right.
So this isn't going to be a giant, massive base or anything like that. This is basically just a building to keep me out of the storm while I progress the beginning missions here. We'll go find another suitable location later on.
For a proper base.
Yeah.
Preferably in an economy that doesn't suck.
Yeah. With, I kind of want access to an irradiated planet, a frozen planet, and a Lush Planet all in the same system. Would be awesome.
So out of all of that, right, we're missing the good economy and the frozen planet.
Yep.
So why are you looking for those particular planets? What are you looking for with them?
The irradiated planets, I get uranium from. The words, yeah.
Words work.
Yeah, the Lush Planet. Obviously, I want to build on. The frozen. Actually, no, I take that back. The frozen planet I want to build on. And Lush Planets are technology modules, because we will need a couple hundred of them. And just within those three biomes, you generally have most of the base resources you need.
It's true. It is true. The frozen one will give you the dioxide, which is very nice. You can tend to also have cobalt deposits on those. The uranium definitely gives you the uranium, which is super, super useful. Then the other thing I tend to try and look for, I like to look for the desert planets as well, so that you can get the pyrite.
Yeah.
Pyrite is pretty nice to have early on. Alright, so you've been on that planet and that planet. You have discovered a plant, the Butterwodia. Look at that. Alright, so while you've got to the point now where I really don't have to worry about you just all of a sudden keeling over dead.
Yeah. Yep, I think I'm pretty stable.
Yeah, so you're good. I can probably jump out of this system for a little bit and not worry about that too much. So I'm going to start looking at our local neighboring systems.
All right.
And see if I can find a pretty decent, rich economy. Now, for some odd reason, I have a quest over at this one here. Oh, potential scientist recruit. Okay.
Ah.
I totally forgot that I'm still trying to hire a scientist.
Oh, nice.
I know, right? Alright, so there's a booming Corvaxian system with 3 planets. I don't think that's going to be enough. Try and find something with more planets than that.
Yeah.
And actually, I think I should probably look for Viking systems. Oh, there was a wealthy. That was a wealthy Gek. There's a wealthy Gek with a buy-sell ratio. Kind of sucks. Only 3 planets. Alright, zip back to our planet. I was thinking of doing the Viking systems to help you out on the nanite situation early on. But then I realized that even though I might be going to different systems, you're going to have to figure out the jump from your own ship. So you're going to have to kind of find your own way on a lot of this.
Yeah.
Especially since my jump range, I mean, I turned away from the planet and suddenly I was 500 light years away. I'm like, yep, I could get there easily. Let's see, I'm gonna push out to about 2,500 light years and just get as far away from Reaper as I can. Going deep. That's one of the things I love about Explorers. It opens up so much of the map when you max out all of your hyperdrives.
Yeah.
You can literally turn in any direction and just get out to the middle of nowhere. I found a nice Gek system.
Believe
right,
my
Gek alchemical. This has 5 planets. It's an affluent. The buy-sell ratio is 76.8 and 21 with a gentle conflict. The problem is, it is 2,227 light years away from you.
It's only really, well,
it's gonna be 10 jumps in the little skiff you got going on there.
Yeah.
But since we're looking for stuff to do on the stream anyways, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it'll be a discovered system for us. So, I mean, if I come up with the right planets, we can always get you here pretty easily. Because one of the other cool features of multiplayer is, if I start in this system for the next stream, and then he loads into my game, and I'm here, he'll get slurped right to this location. It's a free warp.
Yep.
So that's one way you can help out with multiplayer. If you need to get lots and lots of systems for somebody new, you can always just warp in like that. And luckily I didn't come into a freighter engagement because I warped in here in the Explorer. Although my Explorer is no slouch when it comes to weapons. Oh wow. So this is actually kind of interesting. The game No Man's Sky is procedurally generated.
Yes.
And when we say procedurally generated, basically there are seed numbers and seed things for everything. So when I warp into this particular system, it's already generated the type of system that it is and how many planets there are, what the economy is, and everything else like that. But until I physically go there, the planets don't exist. So now that I've warped in, it has named all of these planets. It has given them all different attributes and everything else like that. And the first planet that I scan is named Rogue.
Nice.
Procedurally generated name Rogue. It is a desolate planet with copper, rusted metal, and salt. But to see the name Rogue is super cool. That's pretty neat. And the name of the system is Date Bay. Date Bay with Rogue. So this is Rogue 1. Let's see what this planet is. I have a blighted planet. Fungal mold, copper, ammonia, and sodium. Looks like it has that same words, T-mo. See, I have the same problem. It has the grapefruit juice seas. We have a fiery planet with aggressive sentinels. That is Hefro. Ooh, this one might be your Lushy.
Oh?
Oh, no, there's your Arctic planet. That's got real bad storms, though. It has activated copper dioxide and cobalt. Alright, so let's, 1, 2, got a planet hiding behind this one. Which, of course, you guys can't see what I'm doing because this is on Reaper Stream.
And all I'm doing right now is refining ferrite into magnetized ferrite so I can build my construction terminal.
Alright, so we have a blighted planet that's another fungal mold. So 2 blighted planets side by side. A desolate planet.
While it's
A
doing
fiery
that,
planet.
I'm gonna go find some salvage tech. Because we will need those.
I'm sorry, this has... there's the desolate one. I'm going to get a rogue. I actually want to make sure that I discover this one. I was kind of hoping this would be an airless planet too, but it is not.
Airless planets are always fun. You can jetpack halfway around them.
Yeah, see, this should be because it's got rusted metal. But it wasn't. It's showing up with an atmosphere around it. Oh, this is in fact an airless planet. That's kind of neat.
So I'm just running around here, getting some, like I said, getting some salvage data modules so I can unlock some building plans.
Okay, so it is a low atmosphere planet. Not airless. No, it does say airless. Alright, so this will be interesting. I think I actually need to take a picture of an airless planet. And what I need to do is take more pictures of Big Poppa T-mo. That's what I really need to do.
Yes, because the world needs more.
Of course it does. I can think of nothing better than more Big Poppa T-mo. Alrighty. One of my biggest frustrations as a streamer, particularly on PS4, is that
Everything.
But no, there's a lot of huge advantages of streaming on PS4. One of which, I don't need a $4,000 computer.
Right.
But one of my biggest frustrations is that we can't take photos while streaming without blue screening.
Yeah.
That's a huge frustration. So when I'm doing my streams personally, and I get a lot of these missions to take a photo of a land-dwelling creature Now I can still take a photo of it, but it doesn't count for the mission unless I back out and try and send it as a message. That's the only way to get it. And that always blue screens for our viewers, which just sucks. I mean, we try to limit the blue screens as much as possible.
Yeah.
I found floating crystals.
Nice.
I'm going going deep. Oh, my jetpack has got me way up there. I forgot how much movement modules I had. Woo. Gently touch down. I should try that that movement glitch while I'm here.
I saw somebody mention that it actually does not work as well in an airless planet.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I believe it was Lava Lamp that was saying that.
Well, let me So you have to run?
No, you don't actually.
You move forward melee and reload at the same time?
You melee and hold the melee button. Spam the reload button and then move. All within a
Oh, I got it. Oh, crud. Whoa! And then your forward momentum does work, so when you do take off on an airless planet, I disagree. This works quite well on an airless. I'm going to have to say Lava was wrong because I just made it halfway across the planet.
Don't quote me on it being a lava lamp, by the way. That's
okay. So I traveled 990 U away from my ship on a single movement glitch. That was pretty cool. I can see where the problems would be on an airless planet, though. And you do have to be careful with that movement glitch that you don't
die.
Don't die. Yeah, don't smack into anything. You are moving at a heck of a clip right there.
Yeah, it's I've seen numerous people talking about how they are dying on permadeath. What did I make that?
Yeah, the fall damage alone from that could be catastrophic.
Yeah,
or hitting into like a wall or something like that.
Yeah, because they're falling off of cliffs. They're running into things. And when you run into something during that glitch, it does give you damage.
Yeah, because you are in fact meleeing.
Yeah. So there have been quite a few people saying that they died on permadeath doing that glitch.
Well, now, honestly, anytime you're using a glitch, you have to... It's a buyer beware.
Yeah.
You know, you really can't just sit there and be like, well, you know, I shouldn't have died. That's not cool. Well, you know, you were using a glitch. I mean, I just bounced off a rock and went a full 90 degrees from where I was headed. But that is an amazingly easy glitch to use right there. Have you tried that yet, Reaper?
I tried it once when Sword was talking about it. I could not get it to function the way I wanted it to. I got some speed out of it, but it wasn't like I had seen Sword, the super speed.
Yeah.
And it was using my my sprint capacity, I guess.
Was using your sprint capacity?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was using more oxygen than normal.
I wonder why I was using more oxygen.
I don't know.
Were you trying to jetpack at the same time?
I don't believe so. I may have.
You don't need to jetpack with it. That's one thing. I know a lot of people want to get like a good running start for a good takeoff, and once you do get a little bit of air, it's really hard not to want to hit that jetpack. Because I just went off the side of a hill, and on an airless planet, since I already had some decent air going on, I caught a little bit. I can't argue that. Once I got a little bit of air, I was up there. I go again. Yep. See, now I'm straight up flying, and I'm hauling butt.
Yeah.
I'm now a solid 4 kilometers away from my ship.
Nice.
My arrival time is now 5.5 minutes. That's impressive. So yeah, the new movement glitch, it's not something I'm really going to use too often. I'm not a big fan of glitching into a lot of things. Now, there are certain glitch build stuff that I do like to utilize. I was really disappointed with when Beyond dropped that they had fixed or they had patched, I should say. I don't think they fixed. I think they actually broke it. They patched the landing pad glitch build. So when we came back from Beyond, or once Beyond dropped, all of a sudden all of my bases in their landing pads were no longer functional. Not only that, I had to power everything, which was extremely disappointing, but so be it. New content, new opportunities, that was great.
Yeah.
But I really missed the landing pad glitches because I'm not a huge fan of these ginormous landing pads that we have right now.
Yeah, I'm not either.
They're big, they're bulky, they take up a lot of space in builds.
Yeah.
And they sometimes they just kind of look awkward. They are what they are, but I do like the new jetpack mod that reloads your jetpack as you're falling.
I actually haven't used that yet.
I just inadvertently used it. So I launched myself quite far into the sky, utilizing that movement glitch, and was jetpacking, and didn't realize that I'm on an airless planet, so I'm using more oxygen than normal anyways. I'm jetpacking, so I'm using more oxygen than normal.
Yes.
I don't know if my movement speed was causing me to use even more, but my O2 level dropped quickly, and my jetpack ran out of fuel relatively quickly, and I was a solid 10-second fall up in the air there.
Oh, nice.
By the time I got down to the ground, I had more than enough fuel back in the jetpack to keep me from breaking an ankle.
What was it Sword did the other night on his stream? He had a 28-second fall, I think it was.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He found a nice launching pad. Now, he's got all the movement modules on that particular save, too. And he's got every upgraded movement module he could find. And I haven't fully upgraded this particular save yet. Because I'm a hoarder, and I like to pick a lot of things up, and I need all that extra space. Alright, so I have discovered Rogue. I like this planet. It's a cold planet, a dead planet, a bug planet.
I need sodium for building, not for surviving.
You need more pack space. Did you go to the space station to get your pack yet?
I have not, no.
Have you been to the space station at all yet?
No.
That is my next destination. I need to go to this space station because I need to look for travelers. I still need glyphs. Still need glyphs.
See, unfortunately, I didn't spawn in on a rich planet like you did.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
So, I don't have a bunch of units to spend. Did a little damage there.
Hey, look, you got a baller hauler. There's that baller hauler. Oh, yep. I just turned to look at the stream as you bounce off the side of the cliff.
Yeah. Oh no.
So one of the lessons we are learning as streamers is to not watch the stream while talking to each other, because there is always just a little bit of stream lag.
Yep.
And while I can't see what he's doing on his screen, and he can't see what I'm doing on my screen, it's a little disconcerting to look over to my right to my YouTube feed and watch him bounce off the side of a cliff. 5 seconds after he said, "Ouch." All right, I'm curious as to what kind of ships I'm going to get now. Oh, you know what actually they did do?
No. What did they do?
So, you know how I was talking how it's difficult in multiplayer to find the other player in your party? So now I'm sitting on a space station 2,700 light years away from you, and I have an icon that shows me where you are.
I don't think it always shows up.
So I'm going to be disappointed when I look on the galactic map and don't see you.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, I was prepared for disappointment. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't... Let me see, because I don't see your icon.
Well, it says you're on planet. I'll have to see it. When next time I go back out. And hey, my cable company just sent me a notification that they will be here in about 2 hours.
Huh.
Yes, I will gladly verify that appointment. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Confirm. I do feel a little bit bad because, you know, when they cut off my internet this morning, I did come stomping out of the house kind of like an angry bull. And the guys saw that look on my face like, uh-oh, he's mad. Oh. And I'm never mad at the techs. The techs are just doing their job, and they're doing the best that they can.
Ouch. Didn't hit the jetpack soon enough. Shield took a hit.
Oops.
Yep. That's all good.
Now, the downside of me uploading a resume to Career Builder to apply for that job is I've gotten 17 job offers today. Mainly from like healthcare companies that want me to sell health insurance, and that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to do. Not at all. Alright, so while I'm here in this station, I'm going to take a look at what modules we have. Alright, so we have a toxic protection, a thermal hot, a shield module. Those are all S-class. I'm not looking at the exocraft because I just don't do them. Do you do exocraft?
You know, I built all of them on my normal save, but no, I don't. The only time I did was early on when I was farming for units, basically.
Yeah.
What I have a base on a Gravitino ball planet.
Gotcha.
And I would just take the exocraft out, collect Gravitino balls to fill the exocraft, and summon in the next craft, and just do it that way.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it really for storage is the only purpose I think that it serves.
Yeah, the Colossus does make a good storage unit. It really does.
Yeah, it's definitely learn the biofuel reactor. And I'm gonna have to construct the biofuel reactor.
this is a very nice Gek system I have here. I do not see a traveler. I'm disappointed, little Gek people. You were supposed to bring me a traveler. Supposed to bring me a traveler. No such luck. Alright, well I have 8 Calcium Shrooms, so that's actually kind of cool. I picked up a whole lot of Hexaberry.
Hey, I have a working teleport module.
Nice. Now, will it let you teleport anywhere?
I just opened it up. Nope. Local teleportation only. Nope. But I have completed that.
Nice.
Summon my starship. I don't want to summon my starship. Because then I have to make launch fuel. Learn electrical wiring. Let's do that. Even though I can already do it. Because I've already hooked up the wires.
Take a photo of a manufacturing facility. I think I can do that. On low-level pirates, I could definitely do that. I'm going to hold off on the hunting of the low-level pirates, though, because if I do that one, I'm going to be in a fighter, and then I'm going to want to shoot something, and I'd probably break the stream again.
Yeah, probably.
So let's not do that. Got to be a good Big Poppa T-mo today. Break the streams later. Alright, so that's kind of weird. It's showing you on planet. I arrive in 22 seconds. Something's glitching out here, guys.
Uh-oh.
Because you're not even in system with me.
No.
I wonder if this will, like, teleport me back to the system. That would be cool. Or if it's just gonna fling me out into space.
Oh. Return to the base computer.
Alright, so arrive in 0. I have arrived at the location it was telling me you were at, and you're not here. I'm disappointed. What have you all done with my friend? Now it tells me if I teleport that way, I'll arrive in a minute and 54. Gotten further away. Alright, so yeah, that's definitely a little glitch, because I'm flying around your little location, and it's...
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, that's disappointing. Hopefully they do something about that.
Wow. Ow.
Don't die.
Apparently, yeah, I've jetpacked a little bit off the ground and fell and destroyed my shield. Which,
Ooh,
I wasn't that high.
Alright, so this system is kind of a bust for what we're looking at for planets for a base of operations. So I think I'm gonna move on to another system.
Alright. I
did not find a traveler. I'm very disappointed in that.
I'm on my way to my ship to go investigate the space station.
Investigate that space station. Alright, do you have a preference for life form?
No.
Okay.
No.
I figure if you had a personal preference, When I first started playing, I tended to gravitate towards Corvaxian systems. And I avoid the thieving little geck as much as possible.
Huh.
But the Viking are a little rude, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is... Well, that has 3 planets, but one has 2 moons.
Moons are always good.
Moons are always good. Sometimes you get some interesting moons out there. So let me go ahead and I'm going to fly this way and check out this system as another potential.
I see your icon. It says off planet.
Yep. Now, other than that, it's pretty useless. So, hello games, if you're ever watching this, fix your multiplayer party stuff, please.
Actually, I still show... Oh, that's your freighter. I was going to say.
Oh, is my freighter still in system for you?
Yep. Yep.
Can you land on my freighter?
Yes.
While I'm not there?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Alright, so I have a corrosive planet named Momono.
Have to find the space station. Where is space station?
Alright, so this is an emerald system, by the way. I have a rainy moon.
Okay.
So that's a lush moon with starbulb, emerald, paraffinium, and salt. So we have a lush moon around a corrosive planet. I'm trying to get this other moon to settle in. Alright, that's a radioactive moon. So corrosive, radioactive, and lush.
Nice.
With emerald, which would definitely be useful early on. We have a foaming planet here with emerald, gold, and sodium. So that's an easy place to farm up some emerald.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to have any weather. And then a planet of light. Another anomaly planet with emerald, gold, and magnetized ferrite. I'm going to check out that one real quick and see if it has an atmosphere. You never know with the mag-fair planets.
Yeah.
Rusted metal ones never have an atmosphere. Or have a low atmosphere. But the mag-fair ones, you never know. Now the reason I like finding... Oh, this has the light glitches, and there's a bunch of them right there. Nice. The reason I like the airless planets early on is you always get a lot of quests or missions to take photos on an airless planet. So if you set up a base on an airless planet, there's 2 things that you can do with it. Once you can set up your deep miners, ancient data structures, and I found the light form, so I'm going to get that. Once you get your deep miners going, you can set up rusted metal mines.
Yeah.
And farm the rusted metal so that you have a constant supply of ferrite dust, which is super, super useful when you get into building. I like to build with metal personally. I've found that using the metal structures tends to be easier because it's easier to farm ferrite dust, metal plating, and rusted metal than it is to farm carbon. Although carbon's not that hard to do either because you can just set up for oxygen stuff and then convert it right to carbon.
Yeah.
That's super, super useful. But setting up a base on an airless planet with rusted metal always gives you that rusted metal supply plus a location that you can always go to take a picture. When you get that mission for taking a photo on an airless world, you already know where one is. Alright, so this is an ancient data structure, just got some nav data.
I need to go get some units. Because I have almost none. Come on. Flush green.
I'm curious to see how that works out between the two of us if we do a lot of collaborative building and stuff like that. Because I am a huge fan of resource allocations. One of the biggest things that I like to do is make bases that farm materials to specifically make units, because I don't like warping into a freighter battle and you find that perfect S-class freighter and it's 120 million units to exchange for the C-class that you've been tooling around in.
Yeah.
And you've got 17 million units in your bank account. So I like making the cash pretty quick. And I try and set it up to make cash quickly.
Remember what we were talking about yesterday about the the inventory suit slots, general versus cargo?
Yes. So your first one is 5,000 units, I see.
Yes.
Your next one is going to be a lot more expensive. So yeah, if you want to do the first one, rip it, dude. Get it.
Yeah.
Lesson learned on my part. That just means when I warp to the first system that the first thing I'm going to do is get a
cargo slot.
Cargo.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really happy when they put those in.
Now that's another thing that I do different than most. Once I get to the point of being hyperdrive capable, I will do everything in my power to warp to as many different systems as I possibly can as quickly as I can. And hopefully I will have a money-making scheme set up that I've made a decent number of units that I can afford to purchase suit upgrades as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
And we were also discussing that once you get to a certain point, once they start to be about 90,000 or 100,000 units per upgrade, that's when you need to start doing drop pods. You find a location that has drop pod coordinate data, which is also a super important thing to find. If you ever find a minor settlement that sells it and they have like 40 or 50 of them, put a base right next to that thing. Each and every time. Because it doesn't really cost much to put a base down. It's, just the chromatic metal for the base computer.
Yeah.
You don't need to build anything. You don't need to build a teleporter. You can always teleport to a base location. What I should be doing right now. Okay, so there's a cave system on this one with humming sacks. So there are album and pearl on this particular planet, but not subterranean relics. There's an A-class mineral deposit 15 units away from me. I was just standing on this thing, didn't even know it.
So I'm progressing through. I have to go decode the message from the space station and slowly progressing my way through. I think I'm going to go back to the other planet, the one I started on, and see if I can find some caves. Need to gather some quick units.
Are you going to go the cobalt route?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I might even fly around this planet that I'm on. Just zip around and see what I can see. Yeah, because ionized cobalt is a really easy kind of starter money maker. Words, Reaper. Words.
Words, Reaper. Words are fun. Words are useful.
Words. Hard.
Now, I hate to point this out to you, but remember, we are doing a collaborative effort. And I understand, you want to do the grind and everything, but if you need a temporary loan of like 5,000 units, man, I only charge 30%.
Only.
Only 30%.
And that's compounded. And that's compounded what? Hourly?
Every minute.
Every minute.
No, every
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
Every minute.
Good to know.
Yeah. But I currently have available 240 million units that I can lend you at 30% compounded minutely.
Yeah.
So it won't cost you much.
Just arm and a leg.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And a spleen and a kidney.
Yeah.
A couple eyes, Only one eye. You only need one. Only need one.
So welcome to the channel, guys. I see we got a couple extra watching.
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
This is our mid-lunch crisis stream that we're planning on making kind of a regular occurrence. We're still working out scheduling
and all the kinks.
All the kinks. Yeah. Lots of kinks today.
We're not shaming for kinks though. So currently, we're following Reaper's stream, and we're going to bounce back and forth between Reaper's stream and my stream. Trying to figure out a schedule for this endeavor. But we are playing survival today. Now we may bounce back and forth between the survival save, regular saves, and even some permadeath saves if I can survive the dinos for longer than an hour. But we're going to go back and forth. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see, let us know. Drop us a comment. And yeah, we're here for you guys. We are here for the people.
Patrice Marie, what is up? What is up? Have you seen Professor Cynical's new glitch with a buddy? New glitch?
No.
I have not. I do know about the normal two-player glitch where T-mo would give me something in his inventory and then reload his game. And it would be back.
Is that a duplication glitch?
Yeah, it's all. I mean, that glitch has been around forever. But I don't. No, I have not seen his new one yet. What am I doing?
So what is it, Patrice Marie? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
What have I found there? I found metal fingers. Ooh, I have found a perfect building location.
Oh, nice.
So this is, yeah, we definitely need to, we need to do a collaborative build here. There are two
that hurt.
plateaus here side by side.
Oh, nice.
They're square plateaus that just rise up out of the plains.
Oh, that would be perfect.
They're separated by a pretty vast distance. I don't know if we would be able to join stuff together or not.
Oh, we could figure out something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something. But it's on the planet of light, so there's it's the anomaly planet with the light fissures.
Ah, okay.
And there are a ton of glitches around here, actually. A ton of glitches around here. Ancient data structures, glitches, and metal fingers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go drop a base computer on one of these so that we can easily find our way back after I go get these metal fingers.
What I'm doing is looking for cave systems somewhere I can pick up some cobalt and grab some quick cash.
Okay, so if you're on the Lushy right now,
yep,
which has a lot of water, you're going to be lacking for underground cave systems.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was anything around. I do need to find some oxygen, apparently, because for some reason my guy wants to breathe.
Ah, blasphemy.
Yeah.
Who wants to breathe? We're space travelers. We don't need to breathe. Space is a vacuum. Nobody can hear you scream when you're suffocating.
I need to switch views here. Now I'm out of first person.
Nice. How is everybody doing? I see we got a couple new viewers going in there.
We have 6 watching and 6 likes. You guys are awesome. That means every one of you has liked this stream.
I hate to disagree with you, Reaper, but we had 6 likes when we had 2 viewers.
Oh.
So that means we've got 4 new people in here that may have liked us before, and if you do, hey, love you. If you haven't yet, hit that blue like button if you wouldn't mind. We would appreciate it. It helps us out immensely. And let us know if you're in the stream, too. If you have the opportunity, just drop a quick chat. Say hey. We'll give you a shout out, I promise. We don't bite.
Hard.
All right, you had to go there. I was we're trying to keep it PG-13, and I almost went off track with that earlier with an offhanded comment. I guess that's pretty PG.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
No, that wasn't bad. All right, so this is actually super cool. I'm on a completely different planet than Reaper is, and I'm scouting out locations for future builds and future projects, and I'm really looking for travelers as well because I need to get portal glyphs going up sooner rather than later. Hey Carolyn, how are you doing today? Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much for the like on that. Wow, we're up to 8 big thumbs ups.
Oh, nice. You guys are awesome. I keep saying it. I keep saying it because it's true.
I concur. I wholeheartedly agree.
See what we've got sitting around here.
Alright, so I have taken a screenshot of this that I will send you later. I don't want to clutter up the stream with notifications of messages and stuff like that, but so I have the portal location for this particular planet, or the portal address, a lovely screenshot, and I'm going to drop a base computer up there real quick. I got to get my ship to get up top, because I do not have enough jetpack to get on top of that. This is going to be kind of neat. Alright, so Big Poppa T-mo is flying around Endora. I am in a totally different system, about 2,500 light years away from Reaper, so if he's going to die, he's doing it alone.
Yep.
But it wouldn't be the first time today. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, guys. I'm getting really excited about this because this got even cooler than I thought it was going to be. So, these giant... these plateaus that I was looking at, not only are they big squares coming up out of the ground, they are unnatural because they're hollow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is going to be a neat build for later.
Oh no. I need to find some oxygen.
You're going down, buddy.
Yep.
You're going down. Don't jetpack. For the love of all that's holy. You've got no dioxide, no oxygen. Where's your ship?
It is over yonder. Do I not have... What do I...
You might want to call yonder in or get in it for a minute before you suffocate.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you just lost 10% of your health.
Yep, I'm going. Life support offline. I'm gonna die again. Because I wasn't paying attention. Life lessons, kids.
Thanks, Patrice Marie. That's awesome.
Host transfer items to buddy. Host does hard save and then leaves group, then transfer items. Then host reloads hard save. The guest transfer items are back. Okay, yeah. So it's basically, like I said,
it's a body dupe. Yeah, it's a body dupe.
So, what can I not build here?
This is really neat, Reaper. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. So take a picture of that real quick. Take a picture of this one real quick. Do I need to come back and save you?
No, you're too far away.
Well, you could stay in your ship long enough that I could come back and save you.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I have 1 charge left in my launch. Oh, actually, I was on a landing pad. So I need to fly around and see if I can spot some oxygen.
Alright, if you're going to actually take off from the planet...
I already did, yes.
Why don't you go up to the space station and buy some oxygen?
Because I only have 3,300 units.
That's enough to buy oxygen to keep from dying. Oxygen's cheap.
Patrice, we are on PlayStation 4.
Oh, that's right. That's my job. Sorry, I'm slacking. I'm supposed to be in charge of chat. Yeah, we are both playing on PS4. I'm on a PS4 Pro. I believe you're on a PS4 Pro too, aren't you?
Yes.
All right. So we are doing that way. We are currently single streaming right now. We are just streaming on Fear the Reaper's YouTube. The next time we do this collaborative will be on my YouTube channel. And Patrice, since we've got you on here, can you shoot some trees with the ship? Yes, he could have.
I could have.
I would have given him carbon. Wouldn't have given him the oxygen.
I could have also tried to find some dihydrogen to shoot, I guess. Yeah, I could have. And now I need to recharge my pulse drive.
Alright, so I need to rename this Square Plateaus. Alright, so now the big question is, can I actually get out of this hollow square plateau with my jetpack? And the answer is yes, because it is a straight vertical wall, so it doesn't take any fuel to get up the side. It was just burning through oxygen. Okay, so we can easily get back here. That is super, super cool. You're gonna like this. We're gonna have fun with this, Reaper.
Awesome. I got the plans for my hyperdrive. I do not have it installed yet.
Okay, what do you need for hyperdrive?
I will check as soon as I do not fly into your freighter. Chromatic metal and microprocessors.
You want? I can pull the freighter out of system.
No, you're just parked right next to the space station. So
actually, you know what? No, do me a favor. Go ahead and look at my freighter real quick, because I want to watch. I've always been curious what it looks like when somebody warps their freighter out of a system.
Let me get a little bit closer here.
Take your time. Let me know when you're close enough to do it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call my freighter in over here.
Oh, and that's what it looks like. You just take off.
Now, of course, I have to wait for the stream lag a little bit. God, that is a gorgeous. Ooh, that's cool.
It is.
That is pretty nifty. I thought it would just like disappear, but it does the whole straight up and warps out.
Yep. Which I mean, you gotta give. Why didn't
Hello Games credit for that? You know, kudos, man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because that's one of those things that they didn't have to, because you never see your freighter warping out.
I'm not going to sound critical or anything, but do you mind putting it in the hole there?
I don't know why it didn't, auto dock me like it normally does.
So with synthesis, this was the other funny thing. We were talking, I think Sword, KJ, and I were chatting about it. I don't know, you might have been around for it too. We were talking about the tracking for space stations, the grab, where they increased the Nexus grab a little bit. But for space stations, it seems like they lessened it. So a lot of people have been smacking into the sides of space stations recently. But you got to be careful because a lot of times you can glitch into the side of the space station.
Yeah.
And it'll capture you and kill you.
I've actually done that twice with a freighter. I've glitched because the interference with your pulse drive didn't kick in. So I literally flew.
You pulsed right into the side of a freighter.
Yep. I
had that happen too. So you're not alone, brother. You're not alone. We haven't done any black hole jumps on the save. I've personally done black hole jumps. That's when I first started playing on one of my saves. I had to get to UAS space, and the black hole project. I have to give them mad kudos for the black hole project. I typed in the address for Londinium, and I typed in my original address, and they gave me a bunch of black hole locations that gave me the best warp route to get there. So black hole jumps are interesting. Not really my cup of tea too much. I don't like damaging my ship, Patrice Marie. I really don't. I mean, especially Dora. So if you're going to do a lot of black hole jumps, do it in a beater. Go buy yourself a 1987 Geo Metro of a space shuttle and send that thing through there, and make sure you don't have any expensive modules and stuff like that, because it's always the expensive modules that like to break.
Yeah.
So I warped my freighter right onto this space station. That is hilarious. This thing is literally millimeters from touching this space station.
Yeah, that's the one thing about black hole jumps. Like, who was it? I believe it would be Mary Lizzie that recommended having what she called a holer.
A holer?
Yeah. Which was a ship that just had the bare minimum just to get through the black hole, because every black hole you use,
you take damage.
Yeah, it's going to damage another module. And I didn't have, when I did mine, I ended up going through like 13 black holes, and I didn't have a stripped down Geo Metro, so I just didn't repair anything as it broke until I got through my last one. It just didn't make sense to me to keep repairing the resources, or using the resources to repair and having it break again.
I concur.
So
Alright, so this little pirate targeted me. He's gonna die.
So I bought some oxygen.
Alright, I gotta kill this guy. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a wily little guy. He's mostly dangerous.
No, that was my base.
He's lucky I'm in my Explorer. He's very unlucky that my military ships just sent out my drones. I will collect the 200,000 unit bounty for your head. I will. So my freighter is now nose deep into the space station.
Oh, nice.
They have slowly drifted together. I didn't realize that they both moved in space. guy isn't mostly harmless, he's mostly annoying.
Now I'm off in search of my caves.
Alright, so do you have some oxygen to breathe for a little while?
Yep, a little bit.
I was really getting nervous, like I'd have to come back and just sneak drop you some O2.
I actually went back to the planet that I started on. The toxic planet. And I'm currently flying around. Just find my
So
direction
the
south.
unfortunate thing about this drift of my freighter and the space station is I can't get into the space station now. Because my freighter is covering the dock. I didn't realize that they were both moving, though. That's kind of weird.
All right, Patrice. When you punch in your location and your destination, you said it. Let's see. It said you needed to do 148 jumps. Down below that, it gives you a bunch of locations. It'll tell you to warp to a system, and then it'll give you portal coordinates. And you basically, how I did it is on my normal save, I would get to the system with the black hole. I would go through the black hole, then I would teleport back to my base, go to the portal, input the next set of glyphs, go there so I could set a waypoint. Then I went back to my base, teleported back to the space station where I had started. Then I would warp to the next black hole, go through, and do it again. It is
a little time consuming, but it saves on a lot of jumps.
Yeah. It does save on a lot of jumps. I thought it seemed confusing at first. It turns out it wasn't. It just kind of, once you know the process, then you know it.
But until you actually do it, you can listen to somebody explain it. Until you actually get kind of like the little muscle memory of doing all those things.
Yeah.
Doing it yourself, it is a little confusing. I'm pretty sure Zayn also has I thought he had a black hole jumping guide.
Well, I was going to say,
let me see if I can pop up a...
If not, I mean, I didn't see that part. That sounds like the best idea. Yeah. It really is the only way to travel. If you're having trouble, if Big Poppa T-mo wouldn't mind dropping a Discord link there to my Discord, I can help you out.
Bear with me for 1 second. I gotta pull up the... Could have just copied it from before. That would have been the smart way to do it. I'm gonna drop you a link to Reaper's Discord. There you go.
Discord, you say? Oh no, I'm being attacked by a dog.
We need to set that up.
Yeah, like I said, once I check out the capture card. Ooh, I'm going to land here. There's a giant patch of oxygen right there. Those are always nice to have.
Alright, so I'm also pulling up... I'm going to go ahead and pull up a guide. Now, Patrice Marie, were you using the Black Hole Sun's dark web? Was that what you were using?
I assume she was, because, like I said, she, oh, she got it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Because now that I'm on here, I'm going to grab this link real quick for the for that, and I'm going to put a link to the useful tools on my Discord.
Huh.
Useful links and tools for the dark web. There we go.
I just got 561 oxygen off of that.
Nice. Oh, you use Zayn's link? Okay.
Joaquin effigy.
If you have the hexadecimals for both of the locations where you are and where you're going, you can also try this one. That's the Black Hole Suns project. That's their dark web. I haven't used that in a little while, so I need to refamiliarize myself with it. But that should give you the jump locations of all the black holes as well. That's actually probably a link to the same thing that Zayn is linking to.
Yeah, the distance and route calculator.
Alright, so Patrice Marie, what we're going to do, now that you've brought it to our attention, I'm actually typing in a note into my Discord. We're basically taking notes on some of the things that we want to do. And I'm going to do a black hole jump guide as a suggestion for content for us. I just added that note. And I'm going to say for Patrice Marie. That way, when we get around to actually doing it, when we record something, or if we're going to do that particular stream, we'll shoot you your own personal message, either with a link to the video that we make, or to let you know when we're going to do it. So you'll be able to check that out, and we'll take all the damage for you if we have to. Now, of course, it's going to be on PS4 for us, not the Xbox. But the general mechanics should still be the same.
Yeah, they will be.
And we might even name the ship after you. We're trying to figure out cool ways to interact with our viewers. And actually, you know what? I like that idea.
I do too.
And if somebody gives us an idea for a stream, and we have to utilize a special ship for it, let's name the ship after them. Of course, that could be taken the wrong way, that we're going to be taking the Patrice Marie through black holes just so that Patrice Marie gets damaged and Dora doesn't. But Dora's got a really nice paint job, Patrice, and sorry, I'm not taking her through black holes. She's my baby. She's my baby.
Name it Mythic. Yes, we will.
Name it Mythic.
Make sure
I am putting a note in there right now.
Okay.
Name the ship Mythic. There we go. Thank you, Patrice Marie.
Alright, I got all my copper that I needed.
Okay, I do not have a traveler in this space station either. That is so frustrating. I have a hardest time finding travelers. What really, really upsets me, and this is, I'm going to go on a little rant here.
Oh no.
So, I love Hello Games. I love No Man's Sky, but there are just little quirks about this game that drive me absolutely bonkers. So, on this particular save, I have the first two systems that I was in, both had travelers. And that's not all that rare, that's not all that uncommon to have travelers early on in your travels, but I can't interact with either of them because they appeared in my save before that part of my quest line. So I have two systems that every time I go in there, there are two travelers in each one of these that I can't do anything with. I know they're there. I can't get any coordinates, no graves, or nothing from them. But for some odd reason, these two travelers are locked out of this particular useful ability, and it's so frustrating, especially when you're looking for the last two portoglyphs or something of the sort. So, Sean Murray, if you're watching, I know you were watching when I broke the stream the other day because you had to be pushing that button furiously. Please, 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 fix my two travelers. I will be eternally grateful. And I need to ask now, Reaper, what's the puppy's name?
The puppy, her name is Sissy.
Sissy. Sissy wanted to join in on the stream. Can't
Yeah.
blame her.
Actually, we had an Amazon delivery.
Is that your Elgato?
I believe it is.
Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so I have Rayak, the Planet of Light. I have a base location here. So this is going to be our future build for that. Alright, you pirates need to just leave me the heck alone. I'm getting a hostile scan again. I'm going to get... Oh, crap. Yeah, I have some pretty nice stuff for them if they want. But you know what? I'm going to pull up an anomaly. Get off my paint job, buddy. That's right. Hostile ships defeated. Tried to warp right in next to me, right next to my frigate and my freighter. Not smart.
I'm actually going to take just a quick minute break here.
Okay, I am going to point out that it is currently 1:24. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now.
Oh. All right.
We're gonna have to wrap this one up shortly. So do you want to take a minute break and then come back and do it that way, or do you want to wrap up now?
Yeah, let me take a quick break and at least get back to base there before we wrap it up.
All right, go ahead, take your break. I'll be here.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere. All right, I'm going to just jump right into chat here. All right, so you left the Atlas before powering the towers with seeds. Spent weeks trying to find where I needed to get back to. Gotcha. Oh, you finished the Atlas quest. Great, great. Alrighty, I am currently in the Nexus. We have biological horrors. No, I'm not doing that for the community stuff. Nope, nope, nope. It's not actually the community one, but that's the Quicksilver mission at the moment. I don't think either of us are ready to kill 52 monstrosities. So while we're looking at the back of the Radiant Pillar, I did notice that we are 17% unlocked on Hesperus's Visage. Selene has been unlocked. Tethys has been unlocked. Eos, Hyperion, Helios, Aries, Mercury, Gemini, and the armor. I really want to get some of this armor. I'm liking the armor. I need to do more Quicksilver missions. That's one thing I have noticed on this particular save. I need to do more Quicksilver because I'm seriously lacking in the Quicksilver department. Didn't know that you had to place the C's until after watching KJ's stream. That's an important part you didn't know that others need to know.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, Patrice, you're talking about when you get into the final Atlas station, you need to power each one of the pillars with the individual seeds that you had used prior to that, like State Phasure and all those other ones. Is that what you mean? It's actually been so long since I've finished up an Atlas quest to get Remembrance that I don't remember the full process. Alright, so I am not going to talk to Gordon Ramsay at the moment. Gotcha. Yeah, it has actually been a long time since I've completed an Atlas quest. I think the last one I did was definitely on the normal save. I think I only have it completed on one of my normal saves. Ironically, because I think I deleted the other two that I had. So we might have to do a full Atlas breakdown. I think that would be best to do as a recorded video, not
Yeah, definitely.
not as a stream, because the stream on that would probably be about 14 hours long.
Yeah.
Of nothing but Atlas stuff. That's a little rough. All right, well, hey, Patrice Marie is dropping some gold for us, so I'm going to put some more notes.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into all that.
Yeah, I can see that's going to have a whole lot of fast forwarding.
Yeah.
That's going to have a whole lot of fast forwarding. And here's me going into this station. Yep, here's me going into this station. All right, so I need to get out of the anomaly. That's what I need to do. And I need to get my freighter away from the space station.
And for anyone else watching, Patrice and Lurker, because we have 4 viewers, if you're into any other games, stay tuned, because there will be content from 7 Days to Die, some Ark, Survival Evolved, Conan Exiles, definitely some co-op Titanfall 2, that we're going to be working out the logistics of that. So definitely stay tuned for updates.
Are you trying to work on a proper send-off here? Is that what you're going for?
I was kind of yes and no.
Okay.
But yeah, I was actually getting back to base here.
Anytime, Patrice Marie. Anytime.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. That's why we're here, to pass on what little amateur space traveler information that we have.
Well, I definitely know how to become a dino pancake. I'm good at that.
Yes. Yeah, if you ever need to know how to be a dino pancake.
Get stepped on by a dino, that's I'm your man. I will show you how to die on permadeath right off the bat.
And apparently I can show you how to die within the first 2 minutes of survival. So we've got you covered.
We got you covered on the death parts. We die with the best of them.
So, all right, everyone, thank you for watching. We appreciate all the likes and all the support. And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Till next time, though, hey, fly safe, guys. We will see you around.